Hello, guys. I hope you're having a very good Sunday. So, I know that the whole Nigeria has been waiting for Peter Obi to speak, both those who are in support of him and those who are not in support of him, whether they want to admit it or not. Well, he has finally spoken and he spoke on Twitter. And this is what he had to say. It's a little long, but you have to stay with me. I'm going to put it up so that we can look at it together. So he says, "Fellow Nigerians, good morning. I woke up this morning after my church service with a deeply reflective heart, and despite every constraint, I felt compelled to share these thoughts with you. Many people do not truly understand the silent pains some of us carry daily, the private struggles, emotional burdens, and quiet battles we face while trying to survive and serve sincerely in difficult circumstances. We now live in an environment that has become increasingly toxic, where the very system that should protect and create opportunities for decent living often works against the people. A society where intimidation, insecurity, endless scrutiny, and discouragement have become normal. More painful is when some of those you associate with, believing you would find understanding and solidarity among them, become part of the pressure you face. Some who publicly identify with you privately distance themselves or join in unfair criticism. We live in a society where humility is mistaken for weakness, respect is seen as a lack of courage, and compassion is treated as foolishness. A system where treating people equally is questioned simply because you refuse to worship status, tribe, class, or power. Personally, I have never looked down on anyone except to uplift them. I have never used privilege, position, or resources to oppress others, intimidate the weak, or make people feel small. To me, leadership has always been about service, sacrifice, and helping others rise. Let me state clearly, my decision to leave the ADC is not because our highly respected chairman, Senator David Mark, treated me badly, nor because my leader and elder brother Alhaji Atiku Abubakar or any other respected leaders did anything personally wrong to me. I will continue to respect them. However, the Nigerian state and its agents that created unnecessary crisis and hostility within the Labour Party that forced me to leave now appear to be finding their way into the ADC, with endless court cases, internal battles, suspicion, and division, instead of focusing on deeper national problems and playing politics built more on control and exclusion than on service and nation building. Even within spaces where one labors sincerely, one is sometimes treated like an outsider in one's own home. You and your team become easy targets for every failure, frustration, or misunderstanding, as though honest contribution has become a favor being tolerated rather than appreciated. And when you choose to leave so that those you are leaving can have peace, and you step out into the cold, you are still maligned and your character is questioned, despite all your efforts to continue working for a better Nigeria and engaging people with sincerity and goodwill. Those who do not wish you well continue to attack your character and question your intentions. There are moments I ask God in prayer, why is doing the right thing often misconstrued as wrongdoing in our country? Why is integrity not valued? Why is the prudent management of resources, especially when invested in critical areas like education and healthcare, wrongly labeled as stinginess? Why are humility and obedience to the rule of law often taken to be weakness rather than discipline? Let me assure all that I am not desperate to be president, vice president, or senate president. I am desperate to see a society that can console a mother whose child has been kidnapped or killed while going to school or work. I am desperate to see a Nigeria where people will not live in IDP camps, but in their homes. I am desperate for a country where Nigerian citizens do not go to bed hungry, not knowing where their next meal will come from. Yet, despite everything, I remain resolute. I firmly believe that Nigeria can still become a country with competent leaders based on justice, compassion, and equal opportunity for all. A new Nigeria is possible. P.O. So, you guys, you've heard it now. I know that Peter Obi will probably never come here and say it is because of Atiku or it is because of whomever, David Mark. That's just the kind of man that he is. That's the kind of leader that we have. There's nothing that Atiku does to him that's going to make him want to come out. He doesn't fight. You would never see Peter Obi coming out and fighting other politicians. Like, he will just come out and state the facts. So because he doesn't completely blame Atiku and David Mark, so let's assume that it's not because of Atiku. He says it is because it is, the APC has been doing everything to destabilize opposition because obviously they want your president Tinubu to run unopposed. So that's why they have been trying to destabilize the ADC, and what they did to LP that year, they are trying to do it to ADC. So although I believe that that's like the first thing, I do also believe that there are internal issues that have made him be like, you know what, I feel like this is too much. This is too much. It's not just that we have to face this thing on the outside. We also have to face this on the inside. Although if you ask me, there was, APC was trying to do all these things to ADC, and Peter Obi still had hope. He still attended the national convention. So I honestly, in my heart, feel like the whole thing with Atiku, knowing that he's not even the outspending. Peter Obi has money. Trust Peter Obi has money. I believe it is just the fact that Peter Obi cannot pay money to come and serve. Just like you're applying for a job now and they want to employ you for a job, then they're asking you to bring money so that they will give you the job. It's something that happens in Nigeria. It's common. But that's what people don't understand, that a president is coming in as a worker for the people. So you want him to pay you to come and serve you. People keep saying, oh, if he doesn't want to be president, he should know how to spend money. He's stingy. Why would he spend money to come and serve you? Why would he throw money to come and serve you? Anybody that is spending money to come and serve you as president, the person is not coming to serve you now. The person will come to recoup the money they put in. See, there's nothing good that can grow out of a bad foundation. That's what people don't understand. You can never get anything good from a bad foundation. Anybody who does not get into their position the right way, the person cannot do anything good from that position. How do you expect a man who rigged his way into presidency to be a good president? It does not happen. It might happen in the movies, but it does not happen in real life. It's insane that anybody would think that is a possibility. So of course, Peter Obi wants to do things the right way because he's a man of virtue. Peter Obi is the kind of person that will tell you, don't rig me into power. Don't rig me into power. If people don't want me, they don't want me. That is integrity. Why forcing yourself up? If you truly believe, anybody that believes that presidency is truly where you come to serve, the person will not be trying to rig their way in. Because why are you rigging your way into serving people? Who wants to even serve? When you think about it, who wants to serve? So why would you rig your way into serving people? It means it's not sincere. That means you know that you're not coming to serve people, you're coming to lord over people. You're coming to be master. You're coming to be the king. But we have one king and he's God. So when all these people, they keep on playing all these things they're playing, one day they will need to answer to a higher power. So yes, Peter Obi does not want to stay in a place filled with filth and be fighting with you people. He's not made that way. He's not made that way. You guys want him to be a bad man so bad. But he's not a bad man. And the fact that you want him to be a bad man will not make him a bad man. That's not who he is. I mean, what do you even expect? If our Lord Jesus Christ came onto this earth to save people and they still found a way to castigate him, what do you expect from Peter Obi? Or what do you expect the world to do to Peter Obi? No matter how good of a man this man is, people will still be blind to it. They'll still be blind to it. Anyways, we've heard from the horse's mouth this time around, and we wait to hear even more. I heard from looking around that on Monday, which is tomorrow, he and Kwankwaso will be leaving to a new party. I don't know. I've heard PRP, I've heard NDC. I don't know how true all of that is, but we'll definitely be hearing from him. But one thing, I'm so proud of Nigerians. I'm so proud of all the obedience. I'm so proud of you guys. Truly, truly. I'm so proud of all of us, because when I go under his comments, after his tweet, when I see the comments that are under the tweets, it just makes me so happy because I see that people's eyes are open. People's eyes are open. They are not here to be doing all these things again that our parents tolerated. No. We are here to fight for our future. See the tweets under here. I'll put some of the tweets here so that you see, so that your heart will be happy the way my heart is happy and you have courage and hope. They say, no need to talk too much, my leader. Which cult you won't put me like this? Vikings or Alora? Anyways, just look at all the tweets that are there. This is the tweet of the year. Congratulations, you have my votes. Everybody just talking. I'm going to put all the tweets here so that you can see all of them. I'm happy that people are acting differently now. Our eyes are open and they will never be closed again. So anyways, you guys, this is what has come up now, and just wanted to bring this one quick here, and I will be bringing you more updates when I have some. All right, have a good rest of your day or weekend. Bye.